Which one is it? There we go. That's the right one. Wagwan, my dudes. Piftings and stuff. Wagwan. I always come so unprepared. Very unprepared, in fact. I tend to just have the expectation that it's all going to work fine, when I should actually have the expectation that it's all going to go wrong, because it will. That tends to happen, tends to be the case. It usually just goes wrong, not well. So, I don't know what to change. I'm going to change that. Maybe that'll make a difference. Maybe it won't, maybe it will. Who knows? We'll find out. I'm going to move this out of the way for a second. That. Move that. And then put it back. Because I'm pretty sure there was something about it being void or something if you don't show your lobby or something. I don't know. It was something like that. But I'm not about to go God knows how far into a game. Cause I don't know how far we'll get. We could get really far, we could get like nowhere. Because last time I played this on a high round, I got to like round 60, I think. I think I used megas, but for the most part I didn't actually use the the stuff that the megas gave me. So it was a bit useless, to be fair. I did not know it's shown this. I forgot it's shown this actually. I'll take one earphone off so I can actually hear the game. Hopefully it doesn't come through mic loud. I'll have to turn it down otherwise. It's sad that they have to put Call of Duty zombies and not Nazi zombies. World War II didn't back down, just a shame their game mode was awful. Don't at me. World War II zombies was awful, and I'm not gonna lie and say, oh, they did a good job, because they didn't. We all know they didn't. Everyone knows they didn't. So how about we be real? We be real with each other. Might as well take it, why not? The explosive barrels. Best part of Nacht. Just kidding. The best part of Nacht to me is the aesthetic of it. It's because it's so basic. There wasn't much for them to add, you know. And because of the limited the limited resources they had. Sorry. Back when this game came out and Nacht was originally created, they couldn't make stupidly large view distance because it was loading things that you weren't even seeing. So they did what they always do with most games. Treyarch's really good for it actually. They just limit the render distance and then put loads of fog just at the edge of it. So like there's nothing rendered over there, it's just a skybox, whatever you're seeing through the fog. But it looks like scenery because the fog's hiding it. And that is pretty cool. And the thing about it is, it created such an aesthetic to this map that it just became so iconic. To me anyway. I don't know if other people feel like that, but when this first came out, World at War, I played it and I was like, what? When did this come out again? 2007, 2008, so I would have been 8 or 7 or 9 or whatever year it was. I was that age, if you get me. So I mean, you can imagine an 8-year-old or 7-year-old playing a game as such, being a little bit scared. I don't know how I was allowed to play it, to be honest, but I was, so... But I don't know. Either way, it's a great game. And this map will always hold a place in the heart, because it's a great one. No matter what anyone says about it. I'm glad they remade it for Chronicles. At the same time, I'm not. There could have been other maps that could have done a lot better. But since he already had the models and resources and whatnot from Revelations, there's not much point in them getting rid of it, so why get rid of it? Right, I better check that I'm actually getting 30 FPS or whatever. Right, that's looking really stupidly stuttery, so I'm going to have to sort something out here. I haven't even realised that. Too busy speaking to myself. I don't know what's different. I haven't changed anything since last time, so I don't... I'm going to put it down, see what that does. If not, I'll restart the Elgato. No, it's horrible. It is absolutely horrendous. What is going on? Hey, welcome to the party. What song? What tune? I don't know if anyone's got any experience with Elgato, not Elgato, OBS, but for an awful CPU, what can I do? That's what it was on last time, super fast, so I'll keep on that. See what that does. Seems a little bit better, I suppose. I'm gonna end up watching that, and that's a bad idea. Hey, welcome to the party. Hey, that's one hit. I don't know if the music from this map's I don't know if the music in any map's copyrighted. Actually, I'd just rather not attempt it and find out if it's copyrighted, because I'm not about getting copyrighted. I mean, it doesn't affect me at the moment because I've got no monetization on. I don't need it on. The amount of money that you would make from a stream that gets like hardly any views is worthless input. Oh no, I've already gone down. Right. Scratch that one, you didn't see that. I was supposed to move left and it wasn't moving left because I think he trapped me into the banister, so we'll ignore that one, shall we? We'll all agree that that was an awful attempt, and we'll skip on. I was too busy trying to like knife him when I didn't need to, so it's my fault. Beep 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 beep. Oh, paint's ripping. Microsoft Paint is ripperoni. That is ripperoni. Poor Paint. I'm gonna have to close Twitter because that's probably not helping. What I always loved about that zombie was he always had like flat hands as he was running at you. It just looked so stupid. It's cutting through the air. Whoa. Ooh. Useless. Oh yeah, I forgot you can't use anywhere but here until you open one door. Which is stupid, really. Oh, and here we go again. Will it iron itself out? I don't know why it does that. Why does it do that? There's got to be a reason, surely. I don't want to change my signal, because as soon as I change my signal, it's going to swap my monitor. It's going to swap my display to my other monitor, and you're going to know it's going to be weird if I do that. Maybe try it. I can't put my control anywhere, because it's connected with a really short lead. This isn't going well at all. Oh, there goes my monitor. Right. I can already see it, and the game's paused. Like, what do you mean? Why is it so bad today? I've got literally one tab open. It's on high priority. I don't know what's going on, my dudes. I don't have a clue. It's just glitching out now and I'm not even doing anything. Configure video. I only need it in 720p. I don't need it in 60 FPS because that's far more bitrate than I can handle. Right, it's looking not too shabby there. Well, it's looking awful because, right, I'm going to have to restart anyway because I've closed my display off, so that's a pain, but oh well. It's what I have to do. I just noticed on my replay that there was a gobblegum at the start that just popped up out of nowhere. I don't know if they have quotes in this map or not. I don't know if they actually say them or not. What a trigger finger. It hurts my finger when I do that. Because my way of doing it is I just like tense up my hand like loads, and you can just sort of, I don't know why, it's like really weird, but you can just like press your finger like loads. It's just really weird, really strange. Oh god, nearly bought that then. Thank god I didn't have 1500. What's this? I'll take it. Hey, hey, welcome to the party. Hey, hey. Right. It's just the music, everything to do with this map, the way the zombies sound, the music, the ambient noise, just everything to do with it. Well, Black Ops 3 isn't the same, but the gun choice, everything to do with it. World at War did this map best. It doesn't matter what the graphics look like, but World at War 100% did this map the best. 110%. Because you cannot recreate the ambience of the first ever map and how it played and just everything to do with that game went well with this map. They were a bloody good job for just leftover like models and whatnot from World at War, because this is just the map airfield from World at War. You see, it was in a campaign mission, and it was in a multiplayer map as well, I believe. Oh my days, just knifing. Hey, hey, welcome to the party. Just everything, man. Everything with this map. Just great. That bit, this bit. It used to be, like, when I originally played this, I couldn't even get to round 20. People that got to round 20, I looked up to them as my idol. Like, I would search public matches every day, looking for someone that had gotten to round 20, and then play that game. And I'd just be in voice chat, just like screaming at them, just being like, how did you do it, dude? How did you do it? And they'd just tell me that strat that everyone does, which is this, of course, if you didn't know. Oh. Don't want that. Yeah, the literally do this strat. Everyone does it. Well, everyone used to do it. Where you just sit here with MG42s. MG42s and Brownings and ray guns and everything like that, and you would just sit here but the difference is you would go through the 950 door. Wait, is it 950? I don't know how much that door is, I forgot. And you wouldn't open the stairs, you'd come up this way, because I don't know why. Oh yeah, because the zombies come from this way, so they kind of swarmed you, but all you had to worry about was that door there and that window. So you'd have someone with like the ray gun or something watching the window, and then just everyone else spraying the doorway, because there was nothing to worry about. So I'm gonna have to switch to that. No chat messages. I'll take that because I need that for later. Need that for later. The Argus probably won't be any help to us, and I'm probably not going to use it actually because it's not going to do anything point-wise for me. Oh, they did keep the cabinet on this. What does it give you? Oh, it's a locust. What? What a stupid like thing for them to replace it with. Like, they could have just remastered the Car 98 or whatever it was. that were there. I think it was the car. It was the car and the Springfield, I think. I think you could get 2 different ones. I think it was random. And it was the only wall buy for the scoped car. And it were expensive as hell for some reason. I don't know why I'm sitting here. Just because I want to be honest. It's quite nostalgic. It's weird playing as Ultimus Richtofen though. Really weird. Because I don't really play much of the Chronicles maps actually. Because Origins is like a great map. But the only reason I would play it on Black Ops 3 is because it's easier to get on, because rather than going on my PC and trying to play it, I'd rather just try and play it on PS4. Yeah, no. I don't know where the zombie is, so I'm just gonna do that. And violence. Give me quick revive, please. I'm not having that. The Pharaoh, 700. I can't remember what was there instead. The original. Have no idea, and I could not tell you if I tried. It'll have to be an SMG. Could have been the MP40. Or no, it wasn't the Tommy gun. The Tommy gun was downstairs. It was a double barrel and the Tommy gun down there. Well, with a double barrel there and the Tommy gun on the back. It was a scope Kar 98K there. It was a normal Kar 98 down there, and the M1A1 there. I'm trying to think back to this map and how it used to be, but it was a long time ago. The thing that I appreciated with the Black Ops 1 remasters was at least they actually remastered the guns in the map. I think they did anyway. I didn't play the Black Ops 1 ones as much. But back to Chronicles Origins, I don't see the point. I didn't see the point in them remastering Origins. To me, it looks nicer, but it was already a good looking map. So they haven't really remastered very much. I mean, they have, but it's not the same. Look, all those memes that were taking the piss out of the WonderViz machine for just being a Deadshot machine, it's so true. Like, unbelievably true. I don't need double tap either. What I need is quick revive and jug. I don't get why they put the mule kick machine down there. I really don't. In Black Ops 1 I understood it because they put the mule kick machine in every map to stop people. Well, it wasn't to stop people, but it was to give people a legitimate way of getting free guns. Because people always glitch free guns for some whatever reason. You could glitch more than free guns though, so it didn't really make sense. I can't remember how long you can actually sit here for before it actually starts failing. And I can't remember what my strategy was when I got round 60 on Xbox. It was I think it was around 60, it was something like that. Me and my mate from high school, we just did it. like we did it together, but it was like 2 solo games together. And it were when Chronicles it was like within the first week of Chronicles, I think, on Xbox's release, because he had Xbox, so. I'm gonna spin the Gobblegum machine because I know I'm not gonna get alchemical again, but I might as well start going through the cycle. Don't want double tap, man. But might as well start going through the cycle because by the time I get back to oh, you came out of nowhere. Where'd you come from? Kind of wish we could have opened them. Oh, hello. What I would do though to go back to the Black Ops 1 days, I would love that. I could probably sacrifice all of the maps now to go back to the nostalgia. To get that nostalgia back of Black Ops 1, I'd probably do it. Because then you've got all the hype to look forward to the new games as well again. But I don't know, like the hype's killing me for Black Ops 4, waiting for Black Ops 4, so I don't know if I could survive it, you know. I'd just love to feel the nostalgia of like playing Black Ops 1, because that game was amazing to me. That was like one of the best CODs I played, along with Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 is my favourite COD, multiplayer wise anyway. Goose. This is actually like a really powerful gun. Because it's slugs, I think, is it? Or something like that. Oh, I thought it did more long shots than that. It's quite long ranged anyway. I swear the trench guns in Black Ops 4 though. It's either the trench gun or something very similar to it. I'll take stamina. And Jug. Definitely take Jug. So we've gone from like no perks to some perks. 2 in a row in fact. Still do with quick revive though. I think what I want is that rock's got blood on it. Like a really strange blood. Yeah, that was where the Tommy gun was, and that's where the double barrel was. Even though I said different earlier. I said different, yeah. I said otherwise earlier was what I was trying to think of, but I'm trying to correct myself when I didn't say anything wrong anyway. It's just me being stupid again. As usual. Hey, welcome to the party. Oh, kill him. This gun is so powerful, really. For like low rounds. Yeah, I swear we did, for the Xbox room, we did megas. So I had like a Pack-a-Punch Thunder gun, not about that life. I don't like, if I get the thunder gun now, I'm not going to use it, but I'll have it. Oh mate, that gun is sick. Oh, great timing, game, great timing. Great timing. I love the bootlegger. It's such like a I don't know, it's so different. Like, it's not a Type 100, but it is, like, it feels like a BioShock gun, to be honest with you. But it's so Shadows of Evil-y. Like, that's what it's supposed to be, obviously, but yeah, no. Right, one sec. Let's get. I wonder if you can get like an automatic tweeter. It just sends tweets for you. That'd be pretty cool. Right, from listening to my very professional replay, my phone, my audio is actually working for once. So I think what I did fixed it, which I'm kind of happy about. Because it kind of upset me that Horizon Drac stream where it just decided to conk out on me. Because I completed that Easter egg flawlessly, even though I had near death on. But I didn't go down, so it didn't count. I still wish I went down though, because I wanted to see if they've nerfed it. I still think it's a really easy fix to nerf that gobble one though. I think it's like one of the easiest ones you could do. Just make it time based. Just make it time based gun rather than a round based one. It would fix the problem, honestly. Like make it last like a minute or something. It'd fix the problem. I'd rather have a KN. KN does more headshot damage. Hey, I don't know if I've had any chats or viewers, but I just found out that my chat was on something called Top Chat, which it only shows some messages, which I don't understand, but alright. I don't get how it can only show some, but hey, welcome to the party. This is the part of zombies that I hate. No, not part of zombies. The round of zombies that I hate. The part where you're not sort of a training stage because they're not fast enough. But you're not at training stage, like you can't stand still. Because if you stand still, they end up just outrunning you. Because they're just fast enough, but they're not at the same time. just gonna save this zombie whilst I open the box a few times. I know there's probably another one because this one's walking. So, yeah, there he is. Oh, I thought I had it then. The Shiva? You got to be kidding me. I tell you, I honestly get less views now than when I streamed off at PlayStation. Which is really strange, actually. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Something. There's something going wrong, but I'm not sure what. That looks very different from what it used to be as well. I swear that used to go down. It was also much more barren. It didn't really suggest that it was underground, it was more... I don't know, it's kind of obvious it's underground though, because it is a bunker. So if it wasn't, that would be an issue. Hey, welcome to the party. Oh mate, I'll take that. Don't mind if I do. I said I don't mind if I do. Oh, I might need it now. This boy doesn't get out of my way. Whoop whoop. Hello. Goodbye. I got some fair amount of points there, boys. Scoot, scoot. Don't mind if I do. What a great gun. Oh god, hello. Can I get something to replace this? Nope. Hold up in the party, hold up in the party. Oh, windows got barriered up, so I can't even get some extra points. Hold up in the body, hold up in the body. What are they? Oh, they're like missiles or something. I was trying to figure it out before. I had a quick glance. I was trying to figure it out. I thought they were like ice picks or something, which I was confused about, because why would you have ice picks in the middle of a war zone? In a bunker that's not in a snowy country? It doesn't make sense. So that's why I thought to myself, why are there ice picks unless this is Minecraft? Hold up in the body, hold up in the body. England is my city. He's fast, isn't he? He was flipping fast. What's that then? Oh, what I call helpful. You gotta hit me, hit me with your laser beam. Wrecked. Come on, Widow's Wine. Oh, I'll take that though. I just want Widow's Wine because it's like a safety, it's like the shield. Kind of. Not really, but it kind of is, because it's like a last line of defense before you get absolutely pummeled. Just itch my head. Sorry about the noise. I'll watch show. Oh, no, I can't wait. Can I? No. Yeah, I can. I don't care. Show you boys something. Check this out. Look at that. Look at that. 12 days, 2 hours, 45 minutes and 25 seconds. I got the digital deluxe edition, of course, because you want that season pass. Now, usually I wouldn't do that. I would never buy the digital deluxe edition. I would just buy the deluxe, well, the digital edition, sorry. But for Treyarch games, apart from Black Ops 3, this will be my first Treyarch game, because I didn't buy the last ones digitally, so... but for all Treyarch games, I've instantly bought the season pass. For other zombies, like Infinity Ward and World War II, I have waited to see if the season looks any good. Now for World War II, as you can imagine, it didn't look good, so I didn't get it. Plus I didn't like the, what's it, Final Reich or something. I didn't like that map, so if I didn't like that map, the chances are I'm not going to like the rest of them. So I gave up on that idea. I thought, I'm not getting World War II season pass. If I got it for anything, it would have been for the multiplayer, but I eventually got bored of the multiplayer because it was just, that wasn't great either. Michael Condon, the guy that were running Sledgehammer when it first came out, he was the worst guy ever. Like, he was the opposite of Jason Blundell. He just wasn't lovable. No one liked him. He was just a dick. I still don't like him, and he's rightfully where he belongs. I'm not gonna finish that. I'm not gonna finish that. But he has gone to Activision. He has gone to Activision, so he no longer works at Sledgehammer, which is a blessing. Because I don't think it's Sledgehammer's fault exactly that their zombies isn't great. But I'll tell you something, it's definitely his fault. He's definitely got something to do with it. I don't want that. Yeah, he's 100% got something to do with it, as Michael Condry. Every time anyone asks, I'm gonna need to push. What am I gonna do with this chair? Oh, there we go. Pull this one up. Every time on Reddit, he was always on Reddit, like, which is a good thing. Don't get me wrong, that's a great thing. And he was always on Twitter active. But got to check that. But for every time he was active or anything, it was to reply to someone off a Reddit post that was... It was usually just someone asking if we could get a feature in the game. And he was strictly multiplayer, was Conjuring. Yeah, he would report bug fixes and whatnot if you asked him to, but it was strictly multiplayer for the most part. So the whole charade and shabam with the sprint out times at the beginning of the life cycle of World War II, it went on until just after Christmas, I think. Every time someone brought it up to him, he would just outright say, no, they're staying as they are, it's as they should be, and that's how we've designed them to be. But no one was having fun on the game because of them, and that's not the sort of response you want to give to the community that's playing your game. Because you want your community to be happy with your game, you want your community to enjoy the game, because if they don't, you don't have a community, and you've lost the support. So even if it's not something you want to do, from a business standpoint, you're gonna have to do it. Because if you've got no one that wants to play your game, you're not gonna get many sales. And that's what put me off multiplayer. That's why I stopped playing World War II personally. I've still got the game because I bought it digitally, unfortunately. I would have instantly sold that game. It was absolutely awful. And I reckon it could probably go down in the history of one of the worst COD titles. The gunplay just wasn't nice in it. Oh, I don't know what's just happened. I think my battery's full on my control because I just got a horrible glitch with my control. So, but yeah, I think it was stupid of him how he managed it. I think there was a lot better ways he could have sort of managed the community, but he just didn't, so I don't know. There was definitely different ways he could have handled it though. He could have said they're working on it, I don't know, he could have just lied his way out of it, which at the same time I don't think I would prefer. I knew that was going to happen. As soon as I got Widows, I always rely on it too much and just end up like losing all of them at the start. But yeah. I swear I can hear like a zombie song. Hang on, audio. It's already on max, so I'm not gonna hear it. But I swear there's I can't remember what that song's called. Oh my days, I wish I didn't get Widows now. It's helpful for like later rounds when they're just like hitting you and like, because you don't want them to hit you. That's the trick. You don't want them to hit you. And because usually they'll hit you when you've got the full horde, so if they do, it just destroys the whole horde, it just stops them from attacking you, so I don't know. I could down myself and get rid of it though if I need to. I don't want the dingo. I don't want the dingo, boys. I don't want the dingo. Please check the current resolution. Oh, that's what I changed. Oh, I don't know if I can fix that whilst I'm streaming. That is so true. Right, I'm going to try this. I'm a back, boys. Am I? On my back. Dun, 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 dun. I'm a back. I'm a back. I'm a back. Am I back? Test test 19620161. Bam, dun, 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 back in black, burner. Right. Hey, 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 hey. Right, I think I'm back. Back in black. I want back in black. Down, down, down. 11 new tweets. Let's check them out first, real quick. The Loot Lake Island's now on the move. I could not care less, boys. I could not care less. Hopefully it goes to the Epic servers and sucks that up. Just destroys the game. That'd be alright. I wouldn't complain about that. I used to play that game too much and I don't know why. It's more than boring now. Because the problem is, as much content as they add, it's still at base the same game and they can't change that. Which is unfortunate. I wish they could, but they can't. Because it still does have that base of what it always was. Like, it still has the potential of being that great game it used to be, but it's not changing things enough for it to go back to that. I think it's what am I talking about? I think it's trying too hard to get into the competitive scene, which isn't a bad idea because most games need one now, but at the same time, like, it's overrated, let's be honest. You don't need a competitive scene. I don't know how many people watch competitive events. I do personally, but it depends what game it is. So Call of Duty I will sometimes, but not often. CSGO, same. What is it that I usually watch? Racing games I like to watch esports for. They're interesting because it is... There's more of a sense to me of like a sport there. Now shooting games, like, as much it is still an e-sport. I won't put people down for doing it. But for the word actual e-sport, motorsport is a sport, so a racing game is like racing games and FIFA and stuff like that. Like, they are the closest to esports that you can get. Oh, alright. I guess you have to be closer for that. But yeah, I think that everything is an e-sport that is a game, that, you know what I mean, but definitely I wouldn't say there's games that aren't fit to be esports. I think Fortnite is one of them. I think Battle Royale games in general cannot be an esport. The format of them doesn't allow it to be honest. Because you need too many teams to fight each other at the same time. And it wouldn't matter how good your team is, because the landing and getting loot is down to pure luck. So yeah, I don't know. I watch all of the competitive zombie stuff though. That's really cool to me. I like the competitive zombies. It's like zombie records, like what I'm doing this one now. It's like that's awesome. I think zombie records is awesome. ZWC, that's incredible. The fact that it was from the first year, it wasn't very well put together. It was alright, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't greatly put together. I'll say that. You have to say that at least. It was a very successful event though, and I respect that. And it was quite entertaining to watch. But ZWC2, sorry, I won't say ZWC, so it sounds wrong. ZWC2 came round, and that was very entertaining, because they learned from the mistakes from ZWC, the first one, and fixed everything that was wrong with it for the second one. So everything were there for the second one, is what I'm trying to say. Everything that were missing from the first one was there. What gun? I prefer the one that they remastered in Black Ops 4 though, because that actually looks like the MP40. This one looks stupid, this one looks too fat, as my boy Archie would say. This one's far too fat. Oh, come on, go away. I just wanted to know what were in that box. I don't think this is the best place to train, by the way, if anyone was wondering. I'll take that. Woo! Jeez! That were close. Hit you quick. Oh. Well, I didn't see that. Yeah, my CPU's come right down from when I've changed that from displaying 1080 to, because I've got my stream and everything set up to only allow you to watch it in 720, because I can't stream at 1080. I don't know if it's my internet or my stream that don't allow it, my computer, sorry. But something doesn't allow it, so I'm not gonna force it to try and do something it can't. I'd rather just have it do okay. So with the settings I've got at the moment, I might as well have just got the original Elgato. But at the same time, I'm glad I got this one, because if I went to make videos, then at least it's in 1080p 60 FPS. Which I do prefer. I think everyone prefers. And you'll never see 4K because I'm not uploading in 4K. I don't have anything that can produce 4K, and I don't have anything that can... Well, my internet won't upload in 4K, I'll tell you that. It'll take a long time. I'm glad they added this back into Chronicles as well. It's strange that they did though, because they didn't add Buried. The other thing that was weird about Buried actually, I'll say this. When they were advertising it, they advertised the Rogue Mark II as like a new gun, which is like very different, like they've never done that before. Like, if there's ever a new gun in a map, like, It's like Call of the Dead. The poster for that and everything. They never advertised like the Scavenger or the VR11 as like a new gun, did they? So it's really strange that they did it for the Ray Gun Mark II for Buried. Rising up, back on the screen. Don't know the words. Even the bit that I just sung, I don't know it's right. To survive. Scrap. Just getting to round 20 is a success for me, to be honest. Even though it's not too hard, not too difficult, but it's a success. Either way. Because I never used to be able to when I was 8 years old. See if I can get some monkey bombs. Pretty useless, but I'll take them anyway. Oh, that was a good gun. I missed that. Right, stream's a success, boys. Again. Right, I'm gonna try what the mad lads do over here, where they train around here. Which I don't know how you do it, to be honest, but guess we'll find out. No downs? Not yet. Not yet at all. No. I died at the very beginning. Died at the very beginning. But I restarted the game because I didn't want to down. In fact, no, I died actually. The game ended. Oh. Take that. Dun, 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 dun. Just sit in the corner now. Wait for my homies to come in. Roll up in the club, roll up in the club. Don't know the words to half the songs I'm trying to sing at the moment. But if you don't try, you won't succeed. She does indeed. You're correct, right there. I was talking about you before actually. I was saying how you used to go on about how the MP40 is fat on this game, and the Black Ops 4 one's better, which it is. You are right. Yeah, I think Widow's Wine's a bad idea. Actually. It's nice to stop you from dying, but other than that, it's pretty useless. I don't like training here though, I'll tell you that. I'm gonna go back down there. Hold up in the body, hold up, hold up. What's this then? My free trial has ended, oh no. Whatever will I do? Not buy it, I'll tell you that. That's what free trials are for. Using and abusing. Hell yeah. If it asks you for your credit card, that's a no siree. Oh, what? Why'd you shoot twice? That's annoying. how long this is a one hit till. Don't know why I picked that up again. People say you can't play zombies with a low sensitivity. 4 on both boys. That is myth busted right there. You might be able to do better, maybe, I don't know. But I don't agree with people that say that, so. I don't think this is a one hit anymore. Wow, why is my ear itching so bad? Dun, 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 dun. I'm just proper like trying to get views on these tweets I'm putting out just by putting hashtag Black Ops 4 prep on it. Just at the end of it, it's kind of clickbait, but it's not really, because I mean, if it has a roughly the same system as Black Ops 3, then technically I am practicing, preparing, not lying. Everybody say "Ayo, ayo." Jump past them, boys. Jump past them. Stamina up really helps. Really, really helps. I wish there was a Nacht Classic option where you could like change the settings to play Nacht like original, like World at War version. And there was no Thunder Gun or anything like that. It was like all the original guns from World at War. No perks, no mule kick, nothing like that. No gobble gun machines. That'd be awesome. 2 hit downs. That'd be awesome. They'll never do it. It would be pretty cool. One thing I hope they do at some point is make it so it's potential that it could happen in Black Ops 4, but I hope they make it so that they can customize weapons like wall buys. I think that would be awesome. Like, that'd be incredibly cool. Yeah, I think that'd be pretty decent, to be honest. Because you could make like challenge maps and stuff, like first room challenge with like a ray gun. I don't know. Like you're only allowed the ray gun, or you can change like the spawn weapon and stuff like that, and how much points you get. I think that'd be cool if you could change how much points you got. You could make challenges that were like, you can only buy whatever, you can buy whatever you want, but you're only allowed to use the points that you've got that you spawn with. That'd be awesome. Like, as soon as the map starts, you get time to spend all your points. Kind of like the boss fight mode on IW, but for the whole map. So you can buy whatever you want, guns, mystery box, pack-a-punch, you can do whatever you want. Say you spawn with 10,000 points, you can only buy like whatever you want that's worth 10,000 points. So you could buy all the doors on the map, or you could pack-a-punch, you could buy to pack-a-punch, like everything's open, you don't have to do like the pack-a-punch rituals and stuff like that. Let's say it's already open, you just got to buy to it. Like like say Shadows of Evil for example, like the rift portal's already open, you've just got to buy to them to get to the underground bit. And you could make like pretty decent challenges with that. I think that'd be like a pretty good idea. Ah, Widow's your pain. You're so good, but you're so bad. Hold up. Hold up. Everybody say Ayo. Round 30 is the next goal, boys. To be honest, I'm not bothered what round I get to. I just quite like playing it. Just chill. I kind of want to play some music to myself because I don't know if I play music on the stream, it's gonna get copyrighted, and I don't want it to get muted because that's a possibility. That's the only problem with copyrights now. Most of the time, you'll just get copyrighted, and it means you can't monetize the video. But there is also the chance that they will mute your video because they don't want you to be playing the song or whatever. So I don't really want to risk it because some of the companies are just assholes. They just really don't want you to be playing the music. So I'm not going to risk that. But I swear I've got... Hang on. Same time, I don't really want to be playing Spotify because it's probably going to make my CPU go up. So, I don't know. Oh well, we'll leave it. I'm sure I'll survive. Plus I'll end up singing to it. And you don't want that. Because I'm already singing to it, and the music's not even playing. The music's not even playing, I'm already singing to these songs. I've just had this playlist for so long, I think it was from like halfway through my first year of college. And so I've got like loads of songs on it. And today I just added like loads from the Call of Duty Zombies playlist. So I've just got a stupid amount of songs on it right now. I added, I think, Shepherd of Fire. Mad Hatter, I actually really like that song. It's not as good as Shepherd of Fire, but I don't like the changes they made to it though, I don't think. Because they changed it, it wasn't even like a slight amount, they changed it quite a bit. And it's very different. See, now that's not how I want to get a max ammo. Oh, damn it. Damn it, the Richthofen. Oh, why have you done this? Oh, why does it keep doing that? That is so irritating. I'm trying to preserve my shots and then it just shoots twice. It's like, yeah, thank you. That's gotta be a glitch, surely. I always do stuff like that so I can eventually go back in Photoshop and just like cut it out, and then I've got like a template for like holding the thunder gun or something. But with the thumbnails that I'm using at the moment, I really don't need to use them for one. And for two, I always end up not even doing it, so I'm just wasting my time, to be honest.
Double points.
Right, reload this time. Oh wow, that's a really good gun, thank you, Fox. It's really going to go well with my current roster and setup. Everybody say ayo. Let's see. I don't think it's a one hit anymore. Come on, guys. I've lost my mojo, baby. Yeah, baby. The rounds are so slow on them. I don't think I've been streaming for that long, to be honest. An hour and a half, roughly. An hour and 18 minutes. An hour and 18 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. I don't think it's great though. Around 26 in an hour and 18 minutes. You can speedrun Derive. Well, I guess I won't really speedrun it, so. But on speedruns of Horizon Drac, by the time you get the Easter egg done, in the world record time. I think you're on about like round 16 or something. Yeah, you're on about like round 16 or something like that. Fuck it. Say bucket before you kick the bucket. Depending on what round I get to tonight, I might just throw this on rest mode. Carry on tomorrow. After the Grand Prix. The Russian Grand Prix. Yeah, let's replace Widow's Wine with a very similar perk called Widow's Whale. No one will know the difference. What a stupid lead. I can't believe that people believe it. It just... If you read it and read the perks, you just can't believe it. If you've got common sense at least. Now, if it is real, I will apologise to everyone for saying that you have no common sense. But at the same time, I will insult Treyarch. Because it's poor design. It's poor design, poor wording. Stupid name for it though, like Widow's Way. Why don't you just keep Widow's Wine? Like, there's no copyright or a trademark for it, so... You can't run out of the rights for that perk. Everybody say, ayo. Everybody say, wayo. Where's the shield at, boys? Oh no, you just ruined this, haven't you? I can't believe you've done this. I waste so much ammo. It's unreal. That's unfortunate. Get these reloads in, boys. Get in the bin. Boop. Still haven't used this alchemical from like round 6. Let me just adjust this. I'll take that off actually. There we go. A bit more comfortable. Quickly check Twitter. Ugh. Ugh. Oh, now what? Phone notification. Whoa, where did he come from? Achoo! That was powerful. Oh, come on. Leave me alone. the amount of max ammos I'm getting at this rate, I won't need to worry about my ammo. Don't want it. Pew, pew, pew. Round 28. Right, let's have a look. Actually, let's get us a look. Zombie records, right? Let's have a look at this. So, no, we don't want rules. I wanted leaderboards. Let's see if I can get you a. Actually, no, I better not. So, Black Ops 3, solo. I don't think I'm getting the world record, boys. I can't be asked going to like round 150. Round 154, that's going to take me ages. But to get on the first page in 10th, I need to top round 67, which is possible. Massively possible. So, yeah. I think I've even beaten that on Xbox, to be honest. I just didn't have anything to record it, so. But yeah, I can beat round 67, I think. Maybe. What? I wonder what it is for Mega. 165 for Mega Gumball. And 105 is a minimum to get on there. And no Gobble Gum is around 121 by an English fella called Ninjas. And you only have to get to round 40 with no Gobble Gum to get 9 or 10th, because no one's on there other than that. So if you want an easy leaderboard placement, get yourself to round 40 on Nacht with no Gobblegums and you'll be quite alright. But I need to beat round 67. I don't know how long that takes. There is like a zombie calculator or something on that website. Stitch me head. Yeah, there's like a calculator that tells you how long your round's gonna be. You've got to put your like kill rating or something like that, how much zombies you kill per second or something. And it tells you, which I don't know. I don't know how many I'm killing per second. I think anyone that knows how many zombies are killing per second is just absolutely nuts. That's a lot to keep track of. That's how you get your Widow's Wine back. thing is, I'd rather do like high round runs on like map like Shadows, because there's actually like set up to it. This is not like set up at all to it. Oh, come on. Yeah, but there's no setup at all to this map. It's literally just you get the thunder gun, get the ray gun if you want it, get alchemical. That's about it. But Shadows, you gotta get like the sword and everything, and you actually feel accomplished once you've got it all. I just hope Trout never goes back to the classic map, like Kino or 5 or anything like that. I hope they never. I hope they keep with like the Shadows and the Origins and Mob sort of esque, where you've got to set up to get like the Hell's Retriever and stuff like that. Like guns that you know are in the game, normal players won't get because they can't be asked. But that's what I like, and I don't like the normal players that are like, yo, stop making maps that are very difficult to master, like Origins. Like they don't like Origins because they can't make the staffs because they're too difficult or something like that. When they're not difficult, it's just a bit of time to put into making, you know. And they're awesome to use, but these people just want them to be in the box, which is boring. I don't want it to be in the box. I'd rather build it. It's more, it's more of an accomplishment to it. At the same time as well, I feel sorry for the people because they want to use it but they can't make it or whatever. I don't know what the reason is, but I feel like there should be an option to put like wonder weapons in the box, so like the Hell's Retriever or whatever if you're playing mob. Like put that in the box so you can just pick it up. I think that'd be good, and then it's sort of the best of both worlds then. But I feel like if they made a DLC map where it wasn't like that, like it wasn't like Horizon, it wasn't like Zetspo, it wasn't like Gorod, where you've got to earn your stuff, you got to build your stuff, you got to set up, you know. I mean, Gorod and Revelations they weren't as much like that, but Horizon Drac and Zetspo, you definitely had to set up if you wanted the wonder weapons. Shadows you did as well. But I wouldn't like them to go back to a giant-esque map for a DLC. Like, I wouldn't be happy at all if they did that, because you're wasting your money. Like, it's a lot of money anyway because you're paying for multiplayer maps. But since I'm only really playing for the zombies maps, you know, I might play multiplayer maps every now and then. But I'm only really playing for the zombies maps. So I feel like for the bang for your buck, you really want it to be like a proper full-on built map. But the option of stuff being in the box for the players that don't like to grind the stuff out, I feel like that's a good middle ground. I feel like that would solve the issue of people playing. It would be a better audience for the zombies player as well. Just what I'm scared about for Black Ops 4 is that because they're gonna have the normal difficulty and the different difficulty modes and whatever. If they make if they make it so that you can win, like, what am I on about win? Beat the Easter egg on easy mode, I'm not gonna be happy. Right? I want them to make it so it has to be on normal or hard mode or just even normal mode to beat it, right? Because normal mode is like what you want people to be playing. I don't think it's fair, like, having some people want to have the challenge of the map and beat the Easter egg, and then just have like people that don't care beat it, because there needs to be the challenge there. The challenge needs to be there. I don't know about if there's no boss fight though. Depends if there's a boss fight or not. I'd imagine there are. I think that was a good idea from them. I think boss fights were the best feature they added in Black Ops 3. I think Advanced Warfare had boss fights first, but Black Ops 3 made better ones, I'll tell you that. Anything Sledgehammer makes. I'm joking, Sledgehammer. Take a chill, alright? Joking. But if you want me to play zombies, you need to make it better, because it's not very good. And I'll happily say that out loud. I'll scream it from the rooftops. Because if you want good feedback for your mode, you have to make it good mode. It's as simple as that. The last boys. No, I'll guess I was wrong. Shiny. Right, I'm gonna go get some water. We back, boys. We back. My head keeps itching like hell. Switcheroo, the old switcheroo. I'm gonna try not to speak as much now because my throat is like absolutely killing me, dude. It's like really, really pain. Well, it's not painful, but I can feel it. Love, can you feel it too? Damn ya! What do you think you're doing? Get out of my swamp. That's more more reasonable to say on Shino Numa at least. Speaking of Shino Numa, who would be up for seeing a round 1000? Yeah, you heard right. Round 1000 attempt on World at War. Because I think that would be pretty interesting, not gonna lie. Because I think it's round 1000 you get to or something. And there's a certain round anyway you get to, and the zombies' health glitches out, and they end up being insta kill, which is really weird. But at the same time, it's really handy. Wow, why is my ear like so messed up right now? It hurts. I wish I didn't do this on local, to be honest. I kind of wish I did it on the online boards. Because... oh, actually no, never mind. I'm glad I did it on local. Because I don't know what round I'm going to get to in... I don't know, I've probably got like... probably going to do this for another 2 hours maybe. So... I don't know how much further I'm going to get in 2 hours. I mean, we're making reasonable progress, but I'm gonna risk playing this music. I don't think you'll hear it, but I'm gonna play it for 2 hours. I can't listen to nothing. Ah, that's way too loud. Right, let's see. Does it come through? Looking at my feed, that is a no. We'll start there on the music front, and I'm just gonna open my stream on my phone and make sure it's not playing. I hope I've turned that down. That is like really loud. And I'm just gonna open my stream on my phone and make sure it's not playing. Right. The audio is gonna sound different because I've just turned it down. But I think you'd rather actually not be deafened by it and reasonably hear me at the same time. Like, it was louder than what I can hear. Which is really well. I think my monitor's actually just really low. Live today. See, I told you I'd end up singing. I'll try to stop. I don't know what to talk about. Because when I was doing it, when I was doing my streams on PS4, I at least I got like a few viewers. I don't know what's changed. Like, it's the same channel and everything, and if anything, I'm putting more tags. So I don't know why it's less visible. But I don't know what to talk about because there's no like contribution at all in chat because there's no one here. So I don't know. Just want someone to talk to, man. I think people tend to watch Easter eggs more, but the problem is because Black Ops 3 is quite old now, no one wants to watch it. That could be an issue. People are waiting for like Black Ops 4 content, and at the moment they're just waiting for that. I don't know what people are doing instead actually, because for me I'm just playing this, like playing like Black Ops 3. I'm either playing Black Ops 3 or like Formula 1 or Spider-Man or nothing. In fact, I haven't played Spider-Man for quite a bit actually. I don't know why I'm opening the box. There's like literally nothing I can get apart from the Annihilator. Oh, do you see those training skills right there? Mad. See, I pull off that and then that happens, like, what do you mean? I can't wait for Treyarch's next, like, just modern game. Because well, in fact, they've never made a modern game. But, like, a realistic time game, like a time zone that's actually happened. Not like... I don't want them to do World War II, though. I think everyone wanted a World War II Call of Duty game, right? And we've had one now. But I don't want one ever again. For the straight reason, there's not enough content for it. There's not enough content at all for a World War II game, because they're all old guns and they're all very similar. Like, if you look back at Modern Warfare 2, at all the guns there were, and how they all were different from each other, like, even Black Ops 1 was like that. It's like the AUG. It had its own personality, like, it was... You knew the AUG just from looking at it. But from looking at the World War II gun, I mean, apart from like the iconic guns like the PPSH and the MP40 and like the Lee Enfield or something, you can't tell the difference. Like, they all just look the same. Gun assist. In before I get called gun assist. That'd be pretty funny. I need to find like a copyright-free like radio station, like, well, not a radio station, but like a Spotify playlist or something. I don't know. Maybe not Spotify because I don't have premium, and I don't really want to buy premium because it's stupidly expensive for what it is. I mean, £10 a month is asking a very, like a lot. Because when you think about how much music you listen to, you don't listen to that much. Maybe in the car, maybe on your bus ride, you commute to work, or I don't know. But trust me when I say you don't listen to music enough to justify the price for Spotify Premium. It's not a bad price if you get the family one, but for one person it's stupidly expensive. What's up, Thumbnail Alert Nation? I'm your host, Thumbnail Keemstar. Let's get right into the thumbnail. You don't even have to try, like, at all. I mean, this isn't a high round, but you don't really have to try. It's just grindy, innit? Really. Did I accidentally pick up a carpenter or something? I just need new Treyarch maps, boys. I just need Black Ops 4 to hurry up. Like, the ones that we've got are good, but they're old. And I want more. I just want more. I need to do like an Origins Easter egg solo attempt at some point. I've not done that before. I also need to do the mob Easter egg. I've not done that yet. It depends how similar Blood of the Dead is. If Blood of the Dead's very similar, I probably won't bother with mob. But I don't know. But I'll tell you something, I haven't played much of Mob of the Dead, so I'm not very good at it at all. I don't know how it works. I don't know the stuff you've got to get. I don't know the strategies. I don't know nothing about it. I don't even think I know the Easter egg steps, to be honest. It was a map that I skipped across because when Black Ops 2 came out, I didn't like the game. Transit was alright when you played with friends. But other than that, it was pretty bad. I bought Die Rise, wasn't a big fan, so I ended up just ignoring Black Ops 2. I don't know what I played instead. I must have played something, but for a whole year, I just ignored Black Ops 2. I didn't play the multiplayer, didn't play the zombies, because I didn't enjoy it. I'd never even watched the trailers for the maps. So I missed out on Origins and Mob when they originally came out. Which I'm not too bothered about. But it's a shame that I've played this game since played Zombies since it was created, and I've missed a few maps. I've never played Buried. I've never had that map. Never owned it. Still don't own it. I've always been jostling the idea of buying it on PC because I've got Black Ops 2 on PC. I've got Origins and Mob, so I could just buy Buried as well. But not until I'm bored from Black Ops 4 probably. Maybe when I get bored. But it's probably going to come out with a Chronicles 2, because I'll tell you now, Chronicles 2 is happening. Whether you like it or not, it's happening. And I can tell you some of the maps that are going to be in it. Buried, Call of the Dead. It's possible there could be another giant in there, but probably not. What else could be in there? I'm trying to think. There's not much maps that they can add, but there could be a Transit remake with like all of the add-on maps, like Town and whatnot, because people like that map. But Die Rise, Transit, Buried, Call of the Dead, and like I say, maybe a giant re-release again, like a Derice. But I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. That probably won't happen again. They've recreated the giant for every Black Ops that's come out apart from Black Ops 2. They've recreated the giant. Or Derice, sorry. And really need some water. Oh, sorry if that were loud. It just really hurts my throat. It just feels like really dry now. Just from speaking constantly, I need to shut up. Slide on in. If you can't guess, I am listening to Snakeskin Boots. Couldn't say it then. It just wasn't coming out. Swing, don't miss in wicked fight. It's like that's like possibly my favourite song out of the whole of like the zombie songs. It could be Snakeskin Boots that takes it. It always makes me want to play Shadows when I hear it. Which I can't say for any of the other maps. Because it makes me think of the trailer, does Snakeskin Boots, but the other maps don't make me think of the trailers. Shepherd of Fire does a little bit. But that's just because I'm trying to recreate the bit at the start where it's like two German scientists, and I keep thinking that over in my head. That tickles. Oh, 8. It's the one thing that upsets me about the new storyline is that we're going to be losing perk machines, the ray gun, ripped off at the characters, you know what I mean? Like, you know, they could be making something a lot better, but I don't want to say goodbye to this. I really love it. It's like all these guns, they'll never make a return. There may be a reference to them, or a nod, but they will never return. And that's the upsetting fact. Well, it's not a fact, but... I just got a very reminiscent feeling of Doris, because I've got Beauty of Annihilation just starting in my ear, and got zombies running downstairs that look like the Doris zombies. Ouch. I see them everywhere, all around me, waiting for me. Hearing things. People that do round 100 speedruns are mad. Let's see what the fastest time for a round 100 speedrun is. I'm interested. I just thought of it for no reason, but I'm interested. Round 100 speedrun. So we just still at the leaderboard. What's this guy's best speedrun? One player Derize and Drac with Mega Gumballs. 3 hours and 23 minutes. Wow. Same with Veruct. Well, 32 minutes. Wow. That's quick. That is really quick. I don't know what gobblegums they use, but that's really quick. He's down, boys. Down for the count. That's awesome. Look at that. Oh, he's gone. He's peaced out, boys. So that guy's like what? So 3 hours and something. We've been going for 2 hours and 4 minutes, and we're on round 36. It is a different map, granted, but still, it's no excuse. Blip. still think they need to make it so it's 5 perks. I've just had a thought. What if oh, I've had my, oh no, it's alright, never mind. Oh, this round seems to have gone on forever. Speaking of which, I just want to get to round 40 already. I don't seem to be going anywhere. My ear just isn't right at the moment, it hurts. Don't know what's up with it. You don't even need to run. It just helps. Just going into proper daydream mode right now. Not paying attention. It's the only problem when you take out a whole horde of zombies at once. You sat there for ages waiting for them to spawn in. It's the only problem with Nacht. The zombie spawns are like so far out of the map. It takes me ages to get back in. 30 more rounds to go. I don't know if anyone would be interested in seeing either an F1 stream or a GT Sports stream. The only problem is I'd have my wheel plugged in, so it might be a bit noisy. But just as like a chill stream. Like not for anything. Not for any reason, just sort of to chill out. I'm gonna break. Where are we going? Get out of the way. Rusty Cage is coming through. Where are we going? We're going to Spotify to search Rusty Cage. I'm gonna break my... I don't want that. Break my rusty cage. Down, 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 down. Fortnite has pets now, does it? That's what Twitter's telling me. How can you have pets in Fortnite? I'm gonna break my rusty cage and run. Check that train out. What are you saying? The thing is, if you double back on yourself, it's actually better than running circles. Because the zombies... When you run circles, the zombies, like... They don't expect you to go that way, but they're already running... waiting for you, basically. So... I'm the most vulnerable I've been for a while right now. So I've got no widows. I've got like hardly any ammo. But I have my alchemicals, so I'm not worried about ammo. But I would rather try and push for a max ammo drop. I would rather have not had gotten that. Not no ammo now. There we go. Don't think that's going to get me any points, but oh well. Maybe it will. It's made a crawler though. Nearly round 40, boys. Nearly round 40. I can nearly actually submit this. Twitter notification, what is it? Someone, it's the Doctor Show, boys. They're liking all of my tweets, and one's just come up that they've liked was me predicting the Classified trailer, which never did release, by the way. But every time I've predicted a trailer to myself, right, this is strictly to myself, I've had these predictions, right, and every time I've done it, I've been right. Like, I've always been like, right, everyone's expecting a trailer. There's been a few leaks. There's probably going to be a trailer soon. And everyone's like thinking Wednesday. And I know how Call of Duty does it. They never release anything on a Wednesday. It's either a Tuesday or a Thursday. And that's how they do it. It's always been like that. They've only recently stopped launching games on Tuesdays. And DLCs. Actually, no, I think DLCs are always on Tuesdays still, actually. The DLC is usually on Tuesdays and the Xbox DLCs are on Thursdays. Which is strange. I'm really going through a lot of ammo right now. Let's take a moment to break the ice. Oh, I have no ammo, I forgot. I need to do something, actually. Do you know I am your pride? You know what I hate? When people dislike your video and don't like comment why. I feel like that's unconstructive. At the least. Let's check this. I remember that stream. That was a waste of time, I'll tell you that. The 500 million headshot challenge when people were doing streams for whatever stupid reason. Right. Forgot to have this in me. Oh, this is something I'll need to read. I hope it's still there, because I've just refreshed. It's not, of course it's not. They've only just added, right? They've only just added the Tortured Path survival maps after DLC 4 is finished and released, not only just on PS4 but also on Xbox, 12 days before Black Ops 4 comes out. You're too slow, Sledgehammer. That's a big issue you need to work on. That is a big issue they need to work on. They're just too slow at releasing stuff. Right, this is what I wanted to read. Won't take me long. Just accidentally refreshed and lost it before. Well, that's a pain. Do want to leave that, yeah. Save the changes there. And hopefully I haven't missed any comments which probably I haven't, but I might have. Nope, of course I haven't. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Close that as well. Get a drink as well. Quick drink. We've broken the 100,000 points, boys. How are they still spawning? There we go. Round 40. Can officially submit this. I reckon I can get to round 100, I just can't be bothered, to be quite frank. Down, 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 down. Was that a bad idea? Probably. I've lost all my widows. That sounds a lot weirder than it should. Wow. Okay, you go down quick. I didn't even get... I pressed the button to shoot. I literally shot, like, pressed the button to shoot. And they had downed me before it did. I think this is a rip, boys. Not gonna lie. Oh, to be honest, I'm not too bothered. We're at that point anyway. We're at ending time, so I'm not gonna buy any perks. Let's see how long we're going for. 2 hours and 36. I'm not bothered if we rip. It's alright. It is technically high rounds. The average person does not get to round 40. I don't think the average person gets to round 20, to be honest with you. No perks. Oh, of course I'd get that now. Now that I don't need it. RPK? What? Hold up 1 second. That was close. Oh! He hit me. So how long's this been in the game? Oh, actually, yeah, I do remember that in this. It's absolutely disgusting though. Look at it. Why did they put the sights on them? Why? I don't get why they put the sights on them. I really don't. No good at round 40 though. It's no good at round 40. I wanted to see if it'd get a kill at least, but no. It's no good at round 40. Oh my. So I wonder if that actually qualifies for a leaderboard position. I'm gonna have a look. Let's have a look. Hey, welcome to the bar. If it is, it'll be joint. It'll be joint 20th. So, but I might do it anyway. I'm down for joint 20th. I'm down for a joint 20th. That doesn't bother me. That doesn't bother me at all. Right. I think I'm gonna call it here because I'm not starting it. I'm not starting another round. I'll tell you that. That's not happening. My throat is absolutely killing me from that. I don't know why. It's not like I don't know. It is longer than I usually go for, but jeez, it hurts. So I'm gonna end it here, boys. Boys and girls. Yeah. If you like, press like. What you know what to do. Yeah, you've heard it from someone else by now. I'm sure. So do what you've been told by someone else, but the only difference is you're here. And yeah, let me know. Let me know what you want to see. And I'll have a sleep, as you can tell. I need one. And I'll have a look. So yeah, in a bit, boys.